Um, Tashi Delek, welcome you all to the new year, 2018. This year, Tibet House welcomes this new year with the launch of diploma course in Nalanda Buddhist Studies. It was a great honor and blessing for Tibet House and the people of the world who are interested in Buddhist studies that on 9th of December 2016, His Holiness the Dalai Lama so kindly blessed and inaugurated and launched the Nalanda Master's Course, which is being organized and undertaken by the Tibet House. His Holiness sees this as the mark of the full blossom of the Tibet House activities. So, as a precursor to this Nalanda Master's Course, so from this year we are introducing this a 1-year diploma course, 12 months of studies in diploma course. And there are several features which are the features of this. And one is that in terms of the subject matter, it is very comprehensive, and the students are led to the legacies of the Nalanda great masters like Arya Nagarjuna and the Arya Sangha, then Acharya Chandrakirti, the Bodhisattva Shanti Rakshita, Bodhisattva Shanti Rakshita, the Bodhisattva Shanti Deva, then Adisha Devangara Shri Jnana, and so forth. So the students are introduced in a very systematic way to the legacy led by these great Indian pundits, and the very systematic and also very comprehensive. Then the second feature is that the teachings are all given directly in English, and all the teachers being fined, they are all expert in the subject matters, and plus a great practitioner, plus great command of a language. So that way the students will get the full of what is being expected. And then in terms of the load of the studies is about like 20 hours a month, which is very less, which is much less than 1 hour a day. And in terms of who can apply, everywhere, wherever you are in the world, you can apply for this. And those who are in Delhi can be regular students, and those who are out of Delhi, wherever in the world you are, you can apply as online students. So all the study materials will be sent to you, including the teachings on the education portal. And then in terms of the expenses involved, we make it a point that it is highly subsidized, that anybody can take part in this program, and that people should not feel the constraint to study this great legacy of compassionate teaching of the Nalanda Masters, and finally the unraveling the true intention of the Buddha Shakyamuni. So their finance should not be on the way to people getting to this great legacy of Nalanda Masters. So for that matter, it is highly subsidized, and of course it is the kindness of the very fabric, and what underscores this program is the great vision and the compassion of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and being supported by the Indian government financially. So this is of course, financially speaking, what Tibet House is getting very less than whatever we're getting annually. So from there we make sure that some part of that is saved to be used for the Nalanda Master's Course, and the Diploma course. So for that purpose, the students, anybody can take part in this, anybody. And particularly if you are a part of a university or college or any standard, a student, the student ID from any standard the institutions, study academic institutions, then you will be further subsidized, or further we're given further concession. And then also the monastics, they're given further concessions, which means that it's just very, very, very nominal. And the point is that if we give totally free again, that it becomes, the people take it so cheap. So for that matter, the point is that anybody can take part in it, whereas meanwhile people can really feel the value of this. And then in terms of duration, it is for 12 months. And along with that, because that the many of the people, they're interested in the practice, meditation, so forth, while at the same time, because of His Holiness the Dalai Lama's great vision and compassion towards the beings, seeing the need for the people to study, reflect, and meditate, we also include in this program the meditation as a part of that. How to meditate, what kind of meditations there, all these things are being taught there. So this is something very comprehensive of this, the course. And the point is that we like to invite anybody who is interested. Oftentimes the sad thing is that we know there's so many people who want to have access to the great thoughts of the Nalanda masters, but then because of the language barrier, all these brilliant thoughts, they're being taught in the big monastic academic monastic institutions like Ganden, Sera, Debum, and then the Shetas from Sakya, Kagyu, Nyingma, Gelo. So there, but what about the ordinary people, the lay people? The lay people, unless they know language, Tibetan language, they cannot have access to these things. So for the people who are English language dependent, so they can attend this teaching, that teaching, and so forth, but in terms of very systematic studies, they find it very difficult. So therefore, this is a great opportunity, and there are so many people who are seeking such thing, who are thirsty, looking for such thing, and I would very much request that everybody, from your own side, see how much you can make it known to other people who are interested, so that later on, once we commence the program, then the halfway, when more people they come to know about this program, they request for the applications, and then if we accept it, there's a problem. It disturbs the other students, and if we don't accept them, it's shame that people come with so much of interest and so forth. So therefore, it is always better that people are informed way ahead of time, and then they apply on time. So that way, all hassles will be solved. So this is what I'd like to share with you. And any questions that you might have, feel free to write to us to Tibet House. The office, the address is office at tibethouse.in. So this is a welcome note to all of you to the launch of the diploma course, Nalanda Masters called the studies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Seeing you. Hoping to see you more often. Thank you.